What's up, everyone? Third Eye Streaming here again, playing another day's worth of Disney Sorcerer Arena. So, again, we'll see what's on the agenda. So, get some potion. Let's do 500 XP, tier 20. I will say, too, if y'all have this game, my recommendation is to at least when you're in the pass holder thing to at least do the VIP if you can afford to do it. I know it's $10 per season. I think each season's 2 weeks, and so that's always what I'm a big fan of. I'm not a huge. I'm not going to spend $20 each time for platinum because in a sense it's $40 a month, and I personally don't care to do that. But I know with platinum you get more rewards, but that's just not how I want to do that. So of course did all of our freebies. Let's get these notifications out of the way. It's always funny when I first played this game, I hated having notifications. Now I just kind of leave it because I know that's kind of what has to be done, especially with the character ones, because you're just not going to be able to get every character. That's just how it is. So let's make sure you have it. If I'd have been thinking, sometimes it's bad when I put, let's say, Raj over on, let's say, the side of Shan Yu and Big Bad, because if he's taunting, then when they do that, and they do like the bigger kind of spells like what I just did, it can be a negative because usually then that's what affects everyone within that vicinity. As we're already seeing, though, Buzz Lightyear's pretty hurt already, but it's like that. So okay, so that already hurt. Man, I'm getting my butt whooped already. Let's at least get rid of him. Cool. So that helps, but of course. See, this is bad. This is bad because, Shan Yu's gone, and I'm not at the point yet where I can do Raja yet. So now I gotta rely on my spells, which is sometimes, though, and maybe it's probably user error, but I mean, I swear, I don't know if I just do it wrong or what exactly, but some people, their summoner score is low, but yet it still seems to do better than I do. So like that, like, okay, man, and that ended that real quick. See, I probably gotta I need Jasmine's only a level 4, so I do need to get her back up and going. So hopefully everyone's got a good weekend, doing well. I know it's been kind of interesting for me. If I'm kind of curious, who knows when everyone's gonna watch this or if anyone ever will, but if you do end up watching this and you'd love to watch me live stream and kind of just talk and kind of hear what things you do differently than maybe I do, what your kind of go-to squad is, and stuff like that. I will say I am going to try my best to get the Frozen group at some point. Of course, right now I'm also working on just seeing whoever really needs an update. Because, again, some people play it differently. Some are just trying to unlock everyone right away. I get that. But for me, I guess I'm trying to get my summoner score up at a lower level. And so I'm like, okay, let's just work on, getting everyone upgraded as far as I can right now. And then kind of going that route in a sense. Plus, Sundays are always the best for all these summoner challenges because then they all are open. Of course, it'd be nice to get them fully done, but you know, it'll get there. And I can't remember if it's now. I think it's okay. So it has reset, which is nice. But it's also funny because a lot of these, like these small ones, when they're lower levels like this, I don't even. I just go auto strictly because, as you see there, Sean, you took out 4 out of the 5 um, enemies with just his back to back, and then Big Bad. I should say 3 out of the 4, and we're seeing it right there too. So these are nice though for in the exchange when doing these club battles, because even though it's only 150 club points, it can add up to a decent amount as you start going higher and higher, which allows, like for me, obviously I still have probably almost 200,000 club points, so I can do all the character updates that I want, but this way at least it helps. That's what's always bad once you get to level 20, and once you get up to that, past that, there's kind of no point of it anymore, because you can't get them the same amount. I guess you could the 3 days, but my team's not strong enough to just dominate that, so I'm like, oh, we will wait. So like right there, that's already 350. Another thing that I think it's weird. There's times where I've played and like I've had to open the door and there's no red X, and then other times it's like you saw just before and the X's are there. I hate when it'll show you like 3 of them and then you just have to guess. And I've noticed it's almost a pattern. Like I've noticed, maybe one is, significantly always the one that's been chosen to do or whatever. And so I usually tend to do that. But as we're seeing here, I'm going to do these 3. And then, of course, I will be watching a video because I just like to do all 4. Kind of helps too with like where you are at with your rankings, I guess, your ratings. Just getting more coins and where you get extra stuff depending on where you end up being ranked within your club at the end of each week. So it's kind of nice to do as well. So never wrong with that, I suppose. With that, I'm kind of curious at the end though, like how many characters they actually end up having in by whenever time that actually is. That's always kind of will be the cat's meow, I guess, to figure out. If I had to, preference wise, Toy Story is one of my all time favorites. And I know it's more Pixar, but no, it's Disney Pixar. But so like I'm glad they're there. I don't know if I have anyone else at the moment where I'm like, oh, I really want these characters so I can fight with them, or they need to be added into the game. It'll be interesting to see how, like I said, how long it takes before they have everyone kind of in there. Let's send some help. We'll send one. Let's already, being we're here, as you can see, Darkwing. Being I use him, I will upgrade. Usually it's kind of tough with how I like to do the abilities. I really should have probably done the bad guys are out of luck, a specialty, but that's fine. So new event. Can I even do this? Which sometimes is the worst part of it. So mythological. Okay, well, hopefully this should be a fairly easy one to kind of keep going through this mission. I would assume it shouldn't be too hard. No, not at all. Because if I was able to knock them out that way, that's another thing I like too, is sometimes certain characters will do something oddly specific as, okay, just suck the life right out of Sally. That wasn't very nice, but, I get it. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. That's tough, though, when they I guess at least with these two, it's not so bad because they don't have the capability, so to speak. So I'm gonna try and keep the huff and puff, just because there's another level. I'm just gonna do all the basics to try and get everyone. I mean, obviously, as you see with Sully, I couldn't do anything anyways. But being I've got a second round, I'd rather wait because again, when you get something like the Horn King, use these abilities to try and again with him taking my health, and then you get the frickin' skeletons. But again, there I just took out two, which helps. But again, if I can, see, that's the other thing too. The Horn King. So I try and get rid of him right away because he's got the cauldron, and obviously the cauldron is quite iffy. So I need to really get rid of the cauldron before you get too many rounds in and he calls it back, which is usually why I try and take care of it. I should really get rid of the iron guys, or the guys with the arrows, strictly for the fact that they can suck the life out like that, as we're seeing, which is just so tough. See it like that? Dang it! I didn't even want to do that. No. Let's try and knock him out to a fair extent. See, taunt probably wasn't even worth it either. I should have just hit him. And I don't have enough, so I probably won't get the bird until after I'm going to die. Oh, dang it. Like I said, the cauldron. Kind of a sneaky thing. We'll just do these for now. You get something out of it at least. Well, I can keep using this, try and gain some more of that, which means I will be able to hopefully get more. Yes, Gizmo Duck. So I just need 3 more tokens of him. I might be able. Oh no, because he's a special. That's the thing too. Some of these being their special characters in a sense, you can only get them in certain missions. So that's the one thing I guess I'll have to kind of mess around with. Let's see, yikes. Yeah, this ain't gonna be good. Just realized what. Yeah. I think I saw that his level was a 2700, and being mine is not near that. This probably isn't going to end up very well for me. A lot of them have better defense. Plus, you have Jack and Sally. Well, let's kind of knock them out. Try and do the best we can. Look, see, like even that, 3 of them evaded. Like, ugh. But I also know it's tough because when they are, when you have matching ones, like with Oogie Boogie, and then you have Sally and you have Jack Skeleton, I know that's never a good thing. That's why they say like the Frozen one is the best. Mainly, I think part of it's because there's 5 characters, and that's obviously how many are in here. So that always makes the difference. But it's just like this sense of like, jeez. And again, see, Hades tries to burn them and nothing happens. Which sometimes I do hate how some of these, they're just like, in my head I know, like, yeah, we aren't going to make it. But it's just like, seems so slow anyways. Like that is just moving slow. Plus, when you have some of them that the yellow bar, which is their defensive meter, if I'm not mistaken, is as strong as it is. Just take out Bad Wolf, please. Dang it. I more want that just because he's not. I mean, there's just no. Unfortunately, there's no point because he's got this scare, so it's going to take 1 hit. Boom. Okay, he's done. Buzz Lightyear's next. And really, I just. shoot. See, I don't like the forfeit either. I'm not doing that. I don't want to forfeit the match, but don't really care to do that, as now everyone is basically dead. All right, Sally. Oh, she's sewing herself up for health. Okay. And she's going to probably... Okay. So Jasmine's gone. Then I'm going to say it's going to be Hades, and then here goes Shan Yu with one slap from the Oogie Boogie. Nope, Sully will do it. Well, I mean, it was rightfully so. It's a good, strong battle. Good group. I wasn't going to be able to get anywhere with that. So let's now try and get some more Jasmine tokens. I think I only need see, dang it, nothing. Not a single thing. Let's equip this just to give her some more offensive power. What else is needed from her? Hero. So let's do that. So what did she actually need? So I still need 9. I really need some semblance of something to kind of get her going. So let's get my level up coins. And then we'll go to the exchange. So I'll stick with Kristoff. Probably just Kristoff right now, because I might actually intend to use at some point. Anna, we'll keep doing. And now let's get the spell packs. I'm doing this because I'm trying to get more spells, and or get the spells I have leveled up, and being I've got enough with it. We'll kind of see once. So I feel like I'm gonna get another 4 with. Wow. No. Okay, Infinity Society Diet tokens. Did I just call it a diet? I don't think that was correct, but okay. Oh, and I never did the grand campaign. Do need to do that. The one thing I forgot to do. Well, so unfortunately, Jasmine is not here. You know what? I'll probably just do Kristoff if I can. Actually, I should do Olaf, because being I don't have any of Olaf and I need 50, I should do that. So do that, claim, boom, and we are set to go for the day. So I should be able to do no. I mean, I could do those as much as I want, but I should be able to, being I got 10, why not just do one of those, get nothing out of it, of course. And then I feel like Grand Campaign, I could be wrong, maybe it's, yeah. So I feel like the smaller the character, like if they don't have, is almost like they're just not worth much. And just like, okay, yeah, here, you can take a little less, so. Cool. Well, that is today's. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. If you're a football fan, of course, NFC and AFC Championship football is tomorrow. So we'll probably talk a little bit about that while I'm playing, and kind of go from there. Let me know, too, if you want to watch me live stream and kind of do this. Let me know. All right. Have a good day, everyone.